WWE's Money in the Bank is this Sunday, and normally we would do these to the end of the week because of the Money in the Bank qualifying matches, but I think they won't do that because there are 8 people so far in the match, including the one that happened tonight for the qualifying for the world title. And we'll start with that actually. With the only person to qualify recently is Sin Cara, the former Mystico of the CMLL and AAA promotions. And to be honest, he was out there a few years ago when I don't know if it was a worked botch or a regular botch, but something happened. He got injured. He got suspended, thus bringing the Hunico Sin Cara thing earlier last year. Now, given the opportunity, he's done great over the years. Not just coming from the WWE, but coming from, again, the AAA CMLL promotions. And if he does this right, personally, I think that he can win this, but I really doubt it at this point. But this isn't about the money to make. We're mostly doing this because of the pre-show. The pre-show is usually the normal time as the last few pay-per-views. And this one I don't understand. Normally the Tag Team Championships would be filler, but it's because of, I guess, the primetime players having a title shot. Not going to waste it on the pre-show. That makes sense to me to waste it on the pre-show. So why not give it to a different tag team? Unless they're going to go for the angle that the primetime players will do it on the pay-per-view, make it a filler match or something. Thus making the Tag Team Champions work twice on the same pay-per-view, even though one of them will be on the pre-show. And on that pre-show, Kofi and R-Truth defend the titles with Little Jimmy at ringside against the team of Hunico and Camacho. Now, for those who have not seen Camacho, he is the former Donnie Marlowe in FCW. What was he? The son of Haku, I believe, the son of Haku, or the nephew of Haku. He's related to Haku somehow. I just don't remember how off the top of my head. And Hunico was one of the great in FCW with Los Aviadores with Epico. So this still kind of intertwines in a way. But to be honest, you have a lot of racial boundaries in this match alone. Even though Donnie Marlowe is Samoan, he's playing the part of a Mexican. You got the niggas and the Mexicans going on here, and it's really a toss-up at this point. Not just because of racial standards, but by the athleticism of all the people involved. So I really don't know how to pick one. And normally on a pre-show, that's hard to predict who will win, because normally they've been straightforward. With this one, this could go either way. But either way, I know the primetime players, Titus O'Neil and Darren Young, will be watching in the wings to see what will happen in this matchup. And one more thing before we go, really quickly, with the whole AJ Lee thing. She was going to propose. I guess CM Punk, then Daniel Bryan came out to propose to him, or to her. I don't even know at this point. All I know is the main event happened, and it looks like AJ left with neither of them. Perhaps going with her husband, Eve Torres, maybe, perhaps. I don't know. But one thing I do want to talk about is before we go, the general manager of Raw. And that was really interesting because it was the anonymous Raw general manager with the laptop and everything, but I'm surprised who it was. And I don't think it was him the whole time over the years, but, you never know. But Hornswoggle? Really? After all this time, after all this hype, you give it to Hornswoggle? I doubt that was the real person the whole time. I really do. But it was worth the laughs, I guess. But hopefully all the answers and more will happen at Money in the Bank. And for right now, someone will be reaching for the stars, and someone will just lay down there to take the step.